So one, you're a doctor, you get it. Two, it was spread over a period of time. Some other coaches offer kind of like an intensive 3 hours or so. That didn't really suit me. And I also, you had an evening where you just kind of gave an introduction. I think it was about 2 hours or so. I listened to it. It completely bowled me over. I felt very reassured. And I thought, yeah, that's exactly what I need. And you were
Cool.
covering all bases. I signed up there and then. I think the most important thing for me was to realize that it's a level playing field and that it's all up for grabs in the actual interview, which is quite motivational. If you feel that in my particular case, I knew I potentially have some really strong competition, and that made me feel quite worried and almost, well, is it already a certainty that I'm not going to get it? Am I just going through the steps and then I'll be rejected? But the fact that I knew that I'm more about the interview process and you kind of reassured us about that, I think that was really important for me. It was actually really important for me to be able to review the video course that you have, being able to download the booklet, read that on the plane. So it made it really user friendly. Obviously, you didn't want to join in with the live sessions as much as possible. So I think in terms of that, and also it made it really digestible. And you've got a community as well who are going through all the same as you. It makes you feel much more normal, all your fears and all the difficulties you're having, and you actually realize you're not as bad as you think.
How did it feel being told that you've got the job?
I jumped around, made some noises. I wasn't professional. They were happy to. Yeah, it's just great. It's what you're kind of dreaming of. It's almost like a mantra. Like, can I imagine being told I'm going to get the job? Like you dream of it, and then when it actually becomes reality, it's fantastic. So yeah, I couldn't have been more elated at that point.
I'm so happy for you. You're going to make me cry thinking about it. It's such a good feeling. It's just like, you're right. You think, you imagine this, and then you're in the moment, and it's like, God, it's actually happening. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
in terms of if you really want the job, it's well worth the investment of time and money. Two, you will cover all the bases and you'll have more than enough time to practice. And three, just go for it. Look, I'm even structuring it now. You've got me into habits of a
Yes.
lifetime.
I like that.
Yeah, it's just really all of the silly questions you want to ask, you've got the opportunity to ask them. And I think that's what makes it really valuable because you could, instead of just worrying on your own, it does feel quite isolated. No one else that you're working with is applying for the same type of job or going through the same process. So it's really nice to kind of tap into that community.